How are you good people doing? Hope you guys are all doing well up in here. I'm Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man. For those of you that may be in here already, let me know if you can hear me and let me know if you can also hear the music playing here. So let me see what we got in here. I'm going to go ahead and just throw these banners up here right quick. Don't forget, again, double check to make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Hit that bell notification so you will be notified when I do go live, all right? Who we have in the house? Are you guys hearing anything? Let's see. Oh, nope, you're not hearing it, are you? Nope, because I can't even hear it. Let me see. Kakasi. Make some moves here. I know you guys can hear me pretty good. I'm just seeing if trying to figure out why. Let's see if this works. You may be able to hear something, then again, you may not. I know you guys can hear me. I'm just saying if you can hear the music playing here. All right, there we go. The music is playing. So who do we have in the house right now? Ray's Country's in the house. How we doing? Alchemy is in the house. Red, my moderator's in the house. Shout out to you, sis. Dan Daly is in the house. Rebel Cracker is in the house. Binary B is in the house. Thank y'all for responding to that. Pookie Martinez is in the house. AK 1776 is in the house. Mudslinger's in the house. William Lynn. Ah, you got jokes. What's going on, Mike V? You know you like my music. All right, good people. Welcome to my channel. I'm Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man. Appreciate you guys all being here. Appreciate y'all tuning in and all that good stuff. Make sure y'all do the things that are on the screen right there. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification to be notified whenever I do go live, because you are not being notified. Guaranteed your money back. Also, there it is down there. To become a patron, that's how you can do it. You just sign up onto Patreon. It's patreon.com/Modern Renaissance Man. That little ticker is going to be going the whole time I'm doing this, okay? Pretty much. And if not, you're going to see the Cash App right there. All right. We have a few things to talk about, and I am going to get into this and open this panel up in case you guys want to jump on. Okay. Just want to let y'all know that. So with that being said, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to remove you. Okay. And what I'm getting ready to do, because I'm going to post this link right here. Okay. This is going to allow you guys to jump on and add your comments in should you want to talk about this subject here, okay? So, my moderator, do me a favor if you can do that too every now and then. Post that link right there for people to join the stream if they want to come up to this open panel. Let me let y'all know something. Don't come on my panel acting crazy or anything like that. You get respect, I shall receive respect. But if you guys don't see this right now, we're going to get into this thing right off the top. You see what the title of my video is, right? You all should see. If you don't, this says breaking. Jason Aldean, Carlee Russell, and I are all in trouble. Find out here in this open panel. So you guys all know what's going on with Jason Aldean. If you don't, I did a video earlier. Jason Aldean made a song called "Try That in a Small Town." Okay, and in this song, let's go through the lyrics. I'm not going to play the video so I can get copyrighted, which all rights should go to them anyway. But Jason Aldean, "Small Town." Okay, check this out. I'm going to share this screen with y'all because we're going to go through these lyrics together as we move on through these various topics. And don't forget, while you're in here, make sure you hit that like button. Okay, make sure you hit that like button. Here we go. I'm about to share this screen with y'all. Let me see if I can see myself still on here as well while I'm doing this. All right, we good. Okay, we're good. All right, let's go to the lyrics. Okay, check this out. He said, to the folks who need the money but won't sell their family 40, keep telling that suit and tie no. To all them hidden country liners, little mom and pop diners, keep telling big money where to go. Remember, God only made so much real estate. Tell the bank I'm going to take it to the grave. In other words, keep your business there. Keep the small town. Wait a minute. This ain't it. This ain't it. That's not it. Try that in the small town lyrics. Here we go. So hopefully, let me see, make sure you guys can still see this, okay? Because this is ridiculous what they're trying to do. He says, sucker punch somebody on the sidewalk, carjack an old lady at a red light, pull a gun on the owner of a liquor store. You think it's cool? Well, act a fool if you like. He said, cuss out a cop, spit in his face, stomp on the flag and light it up. Yeah, you think you're tough. He said, well, try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road. Around here, we take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't. Try that in a small town. Got a gun that my granddad gave me. They say one day they're going to round up. Well, that might fly in a city. Good luck. Try that in a small town, he says. See how far you make it down the road. Around here, we take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't try that in a small town. Full of good old boys raised up right. If you're looking for a fight, try that in a small town. Try that in a small town. Try that in a small town, he says. See how far you make it down the road. Around here, we take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't try that in a small town. Now, it makes a huge difference when you read lyrics off. When you read lyrics off versus you're hearing the song and hearing it being sung. They took this right here, what Jason Aldean said, and they made it about race. Of course, y'all. Right now, if you want to have an organization, if you want to be part of LGBTQ, if you want to do anything that is completely absurd, make sure you hide behind the guise of black people. Black people, Donald Trump called it back in 2020 whenever we got to go visit it. He said black people are going to have so much immunity. They're going to have so much thing. They're going to be used terribly with people hiding behind black people. All they got to do is throw the word racism out there or something like that, and you're going to have people backing you up. In this song, what Jason Aldean is talking about in the small town, why did some of y'all instantly jump and think that he was talking about a white people? Why did y'all think he was talking about white people? You do know that there are small towns. One of the towns that I had some raising up in is in Tennessee. It's called Ripley, Tennessee. And it's called a place called Henning, Tennessee. In Henning, Tennessee, I can tell you right now, I didn't see any white people in Henning. Look it up. That's where Alex Haley's home is Henning, Tennessee. I got a ton of family in Henning, Tennessee, where it's nothing but black folks there. So when he said try that in a small town, I'm just wanting to have this question put out there. What makes people think that he was instantly referencing this to only black people? Black people only rob? I said this in my other video, guys. Y'all might be getting some repeated stuff here. Do black people only rob? Do black people only, burn down stuff? Because if you go back and check the videos from 2-3 years ago, you will see that white people were involved in it too. White people were involved in burning down buildings and throwing stuff through the glass. They were putting bricks out there. Who do you think? I'm just saying, I don't know if it is, but who do you think mostly the Antifa people are? Huh? But Jason Aldean is only talking about black people in this case right there. So that's what I'm saying. It's amazing that they took this whole deal and they made it about race, although that's not what it was intended for. It was intended for everything that's pretty much anti-America, anti-law and order. So if you are part of the group or part of the people that you have a criminal mind or criminal intent, he's talking to you. That means all of y'all, white, Black, Asian, no matter what you are, he's talking to you. So all races across this globe do what he just got done talking about in that song. So Jason Aldean is in trouble because of this. The CMTs, they took his song, they took his stuff out, which now people want to say let's Bud Light the CMTs, boycott it, which I completely agree. Jason Aldean also have some people who are having his back. Other country music people have spoken up and spoken out, and they support Jason Aldean. I hope anybody that listens to this and look at it for what it is, listen to him. Do y'all understand this is not about race? They're using race to push in and further their Marxist agenda. They're using race to further push their Marxist agenda by dividing us. Oh, that's crazy. He made this song about small town and sucker punching. And dude, he's talking to all of you criminals. So get off this whole black thing. Now, that being said, I'm keeping this thing kind of moving right here. And again, if you want to, the link is posted for you to come on to this open panel and discuss the things that are above. So we just talked about Jason Aldean, and I'm going to move on to my next topic right here. And I want to share this video with you guys because we're going to go through this video. We're going to go through this video together because it's very, very interesting. Let me see. Where are we at? So right now, let me know if you guys can still hear me. Can y'all still hear me? Okay, appreciate it. Okay, so I'm getting ready to play this video real quick, and I want you guys to pay attention to this. We're gonna go through this video together. He said the woman also played with her hair. She could not remember anything else. Can you guys hear this? At some point, she was put back sock. So let me go back. Let me see if y'all comments are there. When I just played that little bit of a snippet right there, you guys heard that? Y'all did hear the video I just played. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Appreciate you for responding so fast, Janet. How about right now? Let's see if I do this now. Because I think the last time I did this, you guys were like, there was a huge echo or something like that. So let me see if I turn some things up, if that makes a difference. Okay, what about now?
Out of respect for Carlee and her family, detectives did not press for additional information in this interview and made plans to speak with her in detail.
Can y'all hear anything right here?
Detectives continue analyzing data from Carlee's cell phone that was left behind at the scene. We enlisted the help of the United States Secret Service in conducting this analysis.
So I'm gonna pause it real quick, and I want to just make sure that you guys are answering me, that y'all can hear this. Okay, y'all saying y'all can hear it. Okay, so let's go back to this because this is gonna be really interesting. Okay, if y'all do not know, this story broke out because a black woman named Carlee, she was driving her car, and supposedly she saw a kid walking on the side of the road. Okay, I talk real fast so I can get y'all through this. She saw a kid walking on the side of the road. She pulled over to help the kid. She was on the phone with 911, whatever, and supposedly a man came out of the woods. He grabbed her and picked her up, and he took her away. He made her climb over a fence. Yeah. So here. Let's see if I can. Give me a second. Anyway, supposedly she was missing, kidnapped, possibly sold into trafficking because she said she was put on the back of a tractor trailer as well. Well, what ended up happening, ladies and gentlemen, she happened to show up at home, had a little bit of a busted lip, and she said she had a headache, completely unscathed. Issue is that when the police ran back the video, they had video of her car pulling over on the side of the highway where there was no kid, where there seemed to have been no abduction. But if you want to look at the video, look it up right now, go check it out. Apparently, it was a little obscured, but it's evident that watching the video, there was no kid when she pulled her car over. There was nobody that came out of the woods and took her. But let me digress from that and let the man here talk, because we're going to break this video down. And if you don't want to hear me pause this video a lot, then I recommend you go watch my already uploaded video with this same thing right here. But I just want to give y'all my analysis on this right here real quick, okay? And we're going to keep on moving on, all right? Give me a second. Let's keep it moving. Hold on, because I want y'all to hear some important parts.
Include several internet searches in the days leading up to the scene. Speak with her in detail after giving her time to rest.
Now, check this out.
Detectives continue analyzing data from Carlee's cell phone.
They found her cell phone
that was left behind at the scene.
So when she supposedly got abducted, they found her cell phone. And listen to this.
We enlisted the help of the United States Secret Service in conducting this analysis. Part of what data includes several internet searches in the days leading up to their disappearance that I think are very relevant to this case. On July 11th at 7:30 a.m., the term, "Do you have to pay for an Amber Alert?" was searched. On July 13th at 1:03 a.m., the day of her disappearance, the term, "How to take money from a register without being caught," was searched. On July 13th at 2:13 a.m., the day of her disappearance, the term Birmingham bus station was searched. On July 13th, 2:35 a.m., a search for a one-way bus ticket from Birmingham to Nashville was conducted with a departure date of July 13th.
Y'all catching on yet? Are y'all catching on yet? Y'all caught on yet? She was taken though, she saw this kid on the side of the road, and when she went to go get the kid, a man came out, threw her over his shoulder and ran with her back into the woods, made her crawl over a fence, and all of a sudden she was in a tractor trailer. This is what this woman's phone is showing. Now, if they had found her phone somewhere scarcely and was able to GPS it scarcely somewhere, you probably could have ran with that, because you could have been like, okay, maybe she was really kidnapped and assailant had her phone and was trying to escape with her, yada yada peanut butter. But her phone was found and her purse was found in her car, and these are the things that the police them came up with. Okay, this is what they came up with. These are her searches on the day that she was supposedly kidnapped.
Birmingham bus station was searched. On July 13th, 2:35 a.m., a search for a one-way bus ticket from Birmingham to Nashville was conducted with a departure date of July 13th. On July 13th at 12:10 p.m., a search for the movie Taken, a film about abduction.
Y'all, come on, man. Come on, man. Why, Juicy Smollett? Why did she do, Carlee, why did you do this? Why did you? Let me show y'all something real quick. I want to share this with y'all as well. Look what people did. Look what people did here. Look what this girl posted. Rihanna's child reigning chaos says, "I wonder if y'all are upset about Carlee because she was returned so quickly. Isn't that what we wanted? What y'all were praying for?" She said, "Isn't this what y'all wanted? Isn't this what y'all were praying for?" Pretty much. She said, "A swift and safe return home. Isn't that what we wanted, y'all?" She said, "Not everything is a conspiracy." Yeah, you're right about that. But in this case, kind of is. This woman was looking up a one-way ticket from Birmingham to get to Nashville to pretty much, in my opinion, to further the plot of her supposedly getting kidnapped. Okay, let's continue on.
Was conducted. There were two searches related to Amber Alerts on a computer at Carlee's place of employment, including one regarding the maximum age of an Amber Alert.
She's looking that up at her job.
There were other searches on Carlee's phone that appeared to shed some light on her mindset, but out of respect for her privacy, we will not be releasing the content of those searches at this time.
I would like to know what those are, unless she was looking at like pornographic stuff. I don't care about that, but I would, if it's going to add some more volume to the case, I would like to know.
We've asked to interview Carlee a second time, but have not been granted that request.
She denied it. So I want to throw something in here real quick too, folks. Y'all know how we always get this thing that's getting thrown at the nation too as well, that when black people come up missing, they don't get all the attention that when the missing white girl get the attention. They had a lot of resources. They had drones and stuff looking for this woman. Okay? Just wanted to let y'all know that.
As you can see, there are many questions left to be answered.
Yes, sir,
Only
it is.
Carlee can provide those answers.
But she's not. She got a lawyer probably.
Is we've been unable to verify most of Carlee's initial statement made to investigators, and we have no reason to believe that there is a threat to the public safety related to this particular case.
So y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that.
While she was on the phone with 911, stating that she was following a child 600 yards. That is 6 football fields straight, 600 yards. The Hoover 911 Center received a second call from Carlee's mother, stating that a relative was on the phone with her when they heard Carlee scream, and then they had an open phone line. Hoover police officers arrived on the scene within 5 minutes of being dispatched, and several other officers arrived shortly. They located Carlee's wig and cell phone in the grass near the vehicle. Her purse was located in the front seat of her vehicle with her Apple Watch in the purse. The food she ordered for Tzatziki's was also in the car. The items she purchased from Target, as well as the items taken from her place of employment, were not in the vehicle, nor were they located anywhere around the scene. Hoover police deployed all available assets from the point in the search for Carlee. Additional resources were called in to include our own drone unit, crime scene investigators. Numerous detectives responded to the scene. Throughout the day Friday, officers from surrounding local and federal agencies assisted Hoover police in the search for Carlee Russell. Officers returned to the scene on 459 to conduct a thorough line search for evidence. K-9 teams from the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department responded to check for any sign of Carlee, the child that she claimed to see, and anything else that could be considered evidence in this case. Those searches all turned up empty. Private citizens, including search parties organized by her family, friends, began looking everywhere that they could to find any trace. These searches took place throughout the day Friday and again on Saturday, yielding nothing. At 10:44 p.m. on July 15th, the Hoover 911 Center receives a call from Carlee's residence stating that she returned home on foot. In subsequent investigations, detectives obtained surveillance footage of Carlee walking down the sidewalk alone prior to arrival at her residence. She was conscious and speaking with paramedics when she was transported to UAB. Detectives were able to obtain a brief statement from her prior to being treated and released. During the statement, she told detectives that while traveling down the interstate,
here it is,
she saw a baby walking down the side of the road and called 911. She stated when she got out of her vehicle to check on the child, a man came out of the trees and mumbled that he was checking on the baby. She claimed that the man then picked her up and she screamed. She stated he then made her go over a fence. She claims he then forced her into a car, and the next thing she remembers is being in the trailer of an 18-wheeler. She stated the male was with a female. However, she never saw the female, only hearing her voice. She also told detectives she could hear a baby crying. The male had orange hair with a big bald spot on the back. She said she was able to escape the 18-wheeler and fled on foot, only to be captured again and was put in a car. She claimed she was then blindfolded but was not tied up because the captor said they did not want to leave impressions on her wrists. She said that they...
Yo, I'm sorry. I can't do it no more. She was blindfolded. She was blindfolded and tied up. She was blindfolded and tied up because the kidnapper didn't want to leave any impressions on her wrist. So oh man, my God. Not one of these. No gun. Nothing. I'm going to blindfold you, but you better not pull the blade. I'm going to I'll do all the different accents or what I want to perceive this person to be, whatever like that. Look here now. I'm fixing to blindfold you. I'm not going to tie your arms because I don't want to leave any impressions. But don't you dare pull down and peek, okay? Don't you peek. Hey, yo, listen up. We're going to blindfold you, all right, girl? We're going to blindfold you, but we don't want you trying to pull it down and be looking at us, all right? Look at here. So we're going to blindfold you. Yeah, we're going to blindfold you, señorita. We're going to blindfold you, but you know what? We're not going to tie your arms because you don't want to leave any impressions on there in case they end up discovering you. We don't want to let them know that we tie you up. But do us a favor, don't sit there and pull it down and peek at us, okay? Bruh, come on, man. Come on. These are the nicest, the most pleasant, the most cool kidnappers ever. I mean, they are the most they fist bump us, pinky swear us that you won't tell. And we just gonna put them on you, but you're not gonna tie you up. But just, bro, oh my God, this story is just falling completely apart. She was in a car, tractor trailer. She escaped the tractor trailer only to be caught again. So I guess after that, she said, F that kid, huh? She heard a baby crying. Oh my God, this is so bad, man. I don't know how she's gonna get out of this one, but this is a completely made up lie. And crazy part about it, it's a good chance nothing's gonna come of this. There's a good chance she can get the same type of treatment Juicy Smollett got. You know what I'm saying? We had all kinds of people. Guys, I was in all types of conversations with people who were completely ticked off at me because I'm like, y'all, I'm gonna wait a little bit, but I don't see this really happening, y'all. This sounds too scripted. She's on the phone, and I mean, y'all, there was all kind of things where some family member claimed that she was on the phone with them, and all of a sudden they heard her scream no, and that was it. With all this technology we have in this world right now, why would you even want to play games like this? There are cameras virtually almost everywhere, in every Walmart, every store. There's cameras on the highway. There's cameras at the toll places you pass through. You don't even got to pull in and throw change in some of the tolls no more. Like in Illinois, you just can drive through and the thing takes a picture of your front plate and your back plate, and they send you the bill. There are cameras virtually everywhere, and you want to pull a stunt like this. They said they use all their resources. Man, they got the Secret Service involved. I find it peculiar that the Secret Service is able to find all that stuff, but they weren't able to find that cocaine. And anyway, I'm going to digress from that. It's not about the White House. What was she doing this for? Who was she trying to scam? Why? And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is why this lady, along with Jason Aldean, is in big trouble. To me, this it's come to an end. I mean, her whole plot and everything she tried to sit there and conspire, it fell apart. What's going to be really interesting is to find out if there's any other family members who also were involved in this as well. Some of them were trying to say things like, oh yeah, this really did happen to her. Yada, yada, peanut butter, whoever got involved in this, whoever was a part of this, all of them going to have some shape, form, or fashion to answer to this if any of them had any sort of involvement in this, if any of them did, which a lot of them did. I'm anxious to see what this story is going to come up because, guys, right now already, to all my brothers and sisters who was all, man, here you always, what y'all gonna say to me? You know what? It's fine. I know y'all not going. I know that y'all are not going to. I know y'all not going to let down y'all pride and literally text me or email me and say, yeah, Ty, you were right, man, because y'all think that y'all literally think that anytime something happened to a black person, I'm instantly down the black person. No, I wait on the facts. I look at the story for what it is. You really come, bro. Do y'all know? Look, I'm a strong dude. Okay, I'm a strong dude. I can't see unless this woman weighed 100 pounds. I can't see myself snatching a woman and running off with her in the woods. That's 100 pounds, and I'm a strong dude. And what did he do with the kid? I guess she said there was a baby. There was a baby walking on the side of the highway. There was a baby walking on the side of the highway. She stopped to help the baby, and she was snatched by a man. So what did the baby do? What did the baby do? That's absolutely amazing, y'all. I mean, she's in hot water. This story is complete cap. We knew, a lot of us knew that it was made up right from the beginning. She lied. She's busted. That's all it is. That's all it comes down to. And honestly, I hope the justice that in my opinion, the justice that should come out of this, the justice that should come out of this should be her being arrested, lying to police, lying, had everybody in the nation praying for her and everything, when the whole point of it is that she made it up. It's a lie, y'all. I mean, let's just be real. It's a lie. Plain and simple. Now, back to the situation at hand. I just got done talking about Jason Aldean. I just got done talking about this lying Carlee Russell lady. Now we're going to talk about me. Why am I in hot water? I'm in hot water, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see something here. This is very interesting too. Okay. Let's see here. Let me go to my content and see if I can share this screen with you guys. Give me a second. I'm going to share this screen with y'all. Let me get it ready, because this is very interesting. And some of y'all, and this is for the one, I hope they're watching. Okay. I'm not going to play this video, but I want y'all to see something. Okay. So you guys all should be seeing this video right now. You should see this. I'm not going to play all the video. Okay. This is one of the most interesting things about my channel. And it's actually probably it makes up about 50% of a lot of the things that I do on my channel. I reacted to this song right here called Amazing Grace, performed by heavy metal singer Dan Vosk. Okay. What y'all have to understand is this. The ones who's been with me for a long time, the whole purpose of me reacting to music and things on my channel, I'm literally to react to things I've never heard before. Things and songs that I've never heard before. I tell my people who request songs for me to react to, when they request a song and say, hey, react to this song, I would tell them, I heard this before. Okay. Now, what I do is I give a great description and tell people, now, if somebody does it in a completely different way and they sing it in a completely different way, then that's going to be a genuine reaction because I never heard it that way. But if they sing it the same way, there's not to say the person singing it doesn't have a good voice, follow me. But if they sing it the same way it's been sung, but they just are a different artist, I said it's not going to move me. I said it's the equivalent of me eating spaghetti. Some people will say, well, this spaghetti, we're going to take the spaghetti, we're giving you the noodles, we're going to put the sauce on the noodles, and then we're going to give you meatballs. Some people will take that same pot of spaghetti, they would mix the sauce in with the noodles and put the meatballs on there. Some people would take that same spaghetti, they would mix the sauce in, they would chop up the meatballs, and they would mix it in there. Take all those different scenarios I just gave you guys, and instead of using meat, the meatballs, some people will use tofu. Some people will use Italian sausage. Some people will use turkey meat. Some people will use ground beef. The point of it is, I let them know, unless it's going to be something completely different, I will be fake if I sit there and react to it like it's something I've never heard before. So this is going to show you guys exactly, it's going to tell you more about the people in these comment sections than it is about me. So what happened? My friend, Steve Franksack, God bless him, Donna smack him. He knows this. He's been a long time subscriber of mine. Okay. And Steve wanted to request a particular song. Okay. Now, y'all know, y'all like, Ty, where are you talking about? Where are you going with this? I'm going somewhere with this. Okay. Patience, my friends, patience. Okay. Check this out. You guys probably can see this tab right here. This is from my Patreon page. This is Steve Franksack. Okay, so check this out. I want to show y'all something here to give y'all some context here. Okay, Steve said, he said, happy anniversary to you and your wife, Ty. You better play Keeper of the Stars for her. He said, speaking of wives, he said, you created a monster in my home, blah, blah, blah. Okay. He said, also, happy Father's Day to you. He said, for Father's Day, I decided to serve you up a special plate of spaghetti. So now y'all can understand when he says serve up a special plate of spaghetti, you have to understand what he's saying right there. He understands what he understands, right? Remember, I just gave out a spaghetti scenario. If I heard it before, yes, Amazing Grace, the gospel song. I said, if I heard it before, it's a good chance I'm not going to have that much of a reaction to it. Yada, yada, peanut butter, right? Okay. Now, look what Steve says right here. Okay. Now, he said, as payback for the abuse you've caused me, I like to request what may be the most cover song in history. And he's joking. He said, if you're not familiar with the lyrics, please feel free to open your hymnal and follow along. That is Steve Franksack's joke to me. He wants me to react to a song and music that he knows that I've heard before. Now, let me give y'all a little bit more context to this. As a musician in my church, I clearly said in the video before I even played it, guys, I've played this song so many times myself. I've gone to, you can't even imagine, just at the age of freaking 12, 13 years old, you know how many general conferences related to church I've gone to. You know how many concerts I've gone to and played in. Do you even understand how many youth congress and church camp symposiums? Can you even imagine how many of those that I've gone to as a musician? And I tell people, when it comes to some church songs, I will tell you straight up, you are not going to be able to give me a version of a church song, most likely that I have not heard. Now, for Steve to mess with me, he had me do Amazing Grace with this heavy metal singer who did a great job. Now, this is what gets really interesting. This is why I'm in trouble, because people kind of lost their minds. I mean, guys, let me see. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play it. Church camps, conferences, congresses, the whole nine. We've heard Amazing Grace so many different ways, right? And I tell people, if you're going to give me a song that I've heard before, if it's done in a way I've never heard, then okay. But you see, Steve right here said he's going to give me some. Now, I literally just gave y'all this whole rundown. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's draw your attention. Y'all just heard that, y'all. Let's draw your attention to the comment section here. Look at this. This is showing y'all how folks just lose their minds over stuff like this. And this is why I'm in trouble, because folks want to give me a piece of their minds. They want me to see how mad and upset they are. Okay. Now, let me take y'all to the 4-minute mark. I think, no, the 10-minute mark. Watch what I say about this guy singing. Listen. Now that y'all know that, this dude has an amazing voice. I'm going to say that. Y'all seen that he got me with the ASMR, had me tugging on the hair and all that good stuff. Awesome dude, awesome voice. I got to tell you this. I was not expecting him, Steve, actually to sing it the way that he did. What do I mean by that? He did all. Now, check this out. When I say this, he hit this note in here. Now, when I do this thing that I'm very well known for on my channel, okay? I didn't know. It's just something that I naturally do. Okay. When people request songs, if the song hit me in a certain way, I get this crazy amount of like crazy tinglings around the rim of my head, all the way like the lining. I get this crazy thing, and then the wave just moves to the crown of my head. When it moves there, it's so saturated, it causes me to just tug at my hair. So I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I did at this part that this dude hit this note. All right, because he belted this bad boy out. Check this out. See, he hit this note while he was singing Amazing Grace, and and y'all just saw. I just said the dude had a great voice. Okay, got that out the way. Now, there is this phenomenon that goes on with a lot of you folks out there that are watching this, that if somebody doesn't respond, react the way you expect them to, you have a tendency to get upset. This happens in relationships as well. So this can be a learning lesson for some of y'all. This is how you can get in trouble. Uh-oh, my wife. Say, for instance, my wife comes and she's excited about something. Guess what? Guess what? At the store, I saw that they had a whole bunch of t-shirts and stuff on sale. So guess what? All the packs of t-shirts were a pack of t-shirts with 4 of them in there. All of them were $2 a piece. So I bought you a whole lot of them. And I just go, oh, okay, all right. And she's like, what? I'm like, okay, cool. That's all you got to say? Well, see, you get upset because I'm not as excited about it as you are. You get upset because I'm not responding to it or reacting to it like you anticipated me to be. And although I warned you and told you that if you're going to do something and give me something that I've already heard and all that, I warned you. And people still. So let me take y'all on to the comment section without further ado, because we're going to go through this together to show y'all how some people get ticked off because me listening to a song pissed them off because I didn't react to it the way they expected me to. So let's see. Look at this. What a condescending reaction. Sorry, you are so jaded. Y'all see that? What a condescending reaction. I'm so jaded. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because, guys, I have mentees in here. I have mentees here who watch this, and I show them little things like this to show them that when you do things like what I'm doing, when people leave comments and all that, I said it's so easy because these people, the way they are reacting to me reacting, it says more about them than me. They are ticked off because I didn't react and respond to it like they expected me to. Okay. Somebody said, are you seriously comparing this to spaghetti? This is hands down the best rendition I've ever heard. I never heard it like this ever. And I'm a preacher's kid, and I've heard it sung and played on the piano thousands of times throughout my lifetime. Never, ever like this. And to that, ladies and gentlemen, this is another learning lesson. Like I told you guys, my mentees are watching, so I got to break it down to them. Just because you've never heard it a specific way does not mean that I have not. It's easy. Case in point, I've had somebody that I've known for a long time that he talks about his mom's fried chicken a lot. They invited me over for dinner, and when I ate the chicken was not that good. It was not that good because she didn't season it at all. She didn't season it. She just put it in some flour and she fried it. Now, I didn't say to him, you should try my chicken. No, but what he did when he finally did eat at our house and he had our chicken, he ate it. And guess what he said? This is the best chicken I've ever had in my life. Great. Now, me eating my mom's fried chicken, to me, that's good, right? That's good. Now, if my friend got upset with me because I didn't respond to my mom's fried chicken like he responded to my mom's fried chicken, it says more about him than it does me. So these people are upset because I didn't respond to it like they wanted me to. So check this out. Let's see. Right here. All I have to say, this person right here said, all I have to, whoop. Said, all I have to say is this is the best Amazing Grace spaghetti, in my opinion, I've had. I disagree if you've heard the song a lot. It's the same old, same old. See? Now, this is where you can get, now look, I just want to tell y'all that this is for my mentees. This is where you can get into dangerous grounds when you say things like that. I disagree with you saying that it's the same old, same old. Now, the reason why I say that is because in a slight way, this is what individuals like me of a certain intellect will say to you. You don't tell me how to think. This is, you see, this is what I'm saying. I know you're not trying. I'm just telling y'all, this is where it gets on. Look, he said, I disagree if you heard a song a lot that it's the same old, same old. It may not be for you, but it is the same for me. Do you understand? How many of you guys in this chat right now, you probably had your room and you changed things. You painted the walls. You put the bed over here instead of over there. Because a lot of times you get tired of the same old, you just want to see something different. Now, another thing, my mentees, another learning lesson here. That's why the Bible says the eyes are never full, nor is the belly ever satisfied. Okay. So let me get back to this because some of these comments I told y'all over. This is simply grown-ups upset because of my reaction. Look, Lord Jesus did it again. Now, this person goes on to say, I can see now why people are unsubscribing from you. You messed up on this one. I'm wondering the way to find more Dan Vask and less from you. Now, my response says, please do. I mean, look. You see what? I'm not being rude or anything about it, but there it is. He said, I can see now why people are unsubscribing from you. You messed up on this one. My genuine reaction on this song. He says, I'm wondering a way to find more Dan Vask and less from you. And I said, please do. Now, just like a lot of people that we got constantly in our world right now, this person said, I'm finding it impossible to comment directly to Ty's response to you. I wanted to tell him that I only found his channel through his reaction to Vask. And as many others have said, I want to know where and when has he heard Amazing Grace sung like this before. I have a feeling his comment is BS, but I guess we'll see if he responds. His comment here in response to you, I feel, is pure arrogance. If he displays that in other places, I'm not surprised that his subscribers are mysteriously, in quotes, disappearing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a guy like me, if you find any rhyme or reason that you don't want to subscribe to this channel, follow this channel, don't get pissed off when I encourage you to go and do exactly what you said. That's what freedom is all about. That's what freedom is all about. You don't have to write a novel letting me know why you are unsubscribing or I'm not going to follow your channel. You don't have to do that. And I did. This person said, I'm wandering away from your channel. I said, oh, please do. That's your freedom. That's cool. All right, great. All right, so people get pissed off. And again, to my mentees, this is an example right here with this comment. When I said, please do, and the other lady felt the need to jump in there and defend this, the reason being is because I didn't respond to them like they expected me to. You have to always have that in mind. If you respond and react to the way that people want you to, you will never be you. You will only be living your life. You will only be living your life based off of how you think people see you. You will only be living your life based off of how you feel people see you. You will only be living your life based off of how you think people feel they should see you, but you're not living your life. So if you say to me, I'm leaving your channel, okay, I always say peace. Great days full of health to you. See, look at you, you arrogant piece of, I'm not arrogant. I'm just saying, if you want to leave, okay. Oh, you wanted me to cry. Baby, please don't go. Baby, come back. Hit the thumbs up for me. I was wrong. No, I'm just playing. But, you know, that's what it is, folks. So, anyway, I'll show y'all a few more comments. And, ladies and gentlemen, this is my way of showing you why I'm not really in hot water, but why I'm in hot water. This person said, you're the only person I have heard say that they have heard it sung like this and how anointed he was. Did not enjoy your reaction. Dan is one of a kind. My response is, I did not enjoy the spaghetti that much myself. It was okay. See? Okay. It was okay. Somebody said, wow, what a dismissal. What a dismissal. I like to know where you heard it sung like this way before, because I haven't. Dan Vask has a God-given talent and he has hummed to perfection. I hope you will subscribe to his channel even more rather than whatever she said listening. I hope you will privately watch and listen to this video again. God bless you to the bone. She said, even my non-Christian friends get goosebumps. See, why are y'all trying to justify? I mean, I get it, but why are you trying to justify to me why I should feel and react to it the way that it's impacting you? Y'all feel me? That's what I'm saying. This is a learning lesson. I really do this like this, but it's just one of those things I show you guys to my mentees when you get it's amazing that people get ticked off at things like this. Now, she tried to justify this as if I should have been like reacting to it a particular way by saying, even my non-Christian friends. Okay. Your non-Christian friends never had spaghetti before. Okay. Right? She said, you may not like to hear Dan's voice, Dan's covers, since you probably heard the songs before, but many are better than the originals. Said, in the 5 weeks since I found Dan, he has introduced me to songs and bands I've never heard of. That's what I'm doing on my channel. Reaction. Said he might do the same for you. Don't miss out on the best vocalist on the planet. God bless you. Now, when I made, look, what I did, I highlighted what she said right here. She said, you may not like Dan's covers since you probably heard his song before. And I said, tell me where I said that, where I don't like his covers. I never said I don't like to do. I even gave her the 10-minute mark. I said, he has a great voice. Let's see. Modern Renaissance Man, you clearly said you wanted to hear something you've never heard before and that you heard Amazing Grace sung like this before. He said, I just like to know who sang it like Dan so I can listen to. I'm actually an attorney, so I need more evidence. I'm not ready to rest my case just yet. So again, they want evidence of where I've heard this before. When I clearly said in the same video, I said in the same video that me as a musician, I can't emphasize this enough, playing the song, the conferences I've gone to, congresses I've gone to, the youth congress I've gone to, church camps I've gone to, the sectionals we gone to, our youth conventions that we gone to. We've had all type of musicians that came through and sung this song, Amazing Grace. All these different flavors, all these different styles. I'm gonna give y'all an example. When I say if they do it in a different way where they change up the melody, you guys all know America, da, 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 for wings of and the rain, from purple mountains, majesty, y'all, you know that melody. Now, as a musician, if you were to take that same American, if you were to take that and put a different melody with it, it would make sense. America, the beautiful for spacious sky. See, it's like, oh, okay, wow. ABCs. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what. They all use that same melody, right? But again, with that same melody, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. That's what I'm talking about. Although the alphabet is being sung, it's a complete different melody that's being used to do it. It's not the same. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Some people don't get that. They don't understand that. And that's what I mean by having it sung to me completely differently. That's what I'm talking about. But although this guy, he has a completely different voice than a lot of people, he has his own unique voice. He still sung this song, Amazing Grace, exactly with the same melody as Amazing Grace has been sung for centuries. Amazing, how sweet the sound that sang the rich like me. Now, Amazing Grace. I mean, if you just change it up, that's what I'm talking about. So don't get mad, folks, but they're gonna get mad anyway. So let's see. I don't know if there's a few more in there to show y'all how I'm in hot water with the people. Let's see. I was disappointed in your reaction. I felt a bit dismissive. Perhaps you've heard other metal singers sing this song, but I have not. Yes, you have not. I have, of course, as a Christian myself. See, here we go. They want to try to justify. I have, of course, as a Christian myself, heard this countless of times and have sung it myself. I always felt it cried for this kind of power, but was unable to produce what it seemed to need. This Brazilian metal singer has worked for nearly 13. Y'all, this one, why y'all trying to justify the fact that my response to this was like, oh, okay. Now, this person said chills. Look, the people who said they got chills, I'm like, hey, I'm giving them hearts. Cool. Your reaction is the first mediocre reaction to this cover. I am a devout Catholic and a recovering alcoholic. Again, see what I'm saying? My mentees, you guys are listening. I am so happy and thrilled that it moved them like they're saying that it moved them. Right? Look what I said to him. I said, glad it moved you. Now, check this out. I'm going to give y'all, I'm going to show y'all something real quick here. I'm going to show y'all something real quick here. Check this out. Look at the comment of what he said at the y'all, this is going to be funny right here. Okay, check this out. He said, check out Carrie Underwood and Vince Gill singing How Great Thou Art. It will blow your hair back. Okay? Y'all see that? Check out Carrie Underwood and Vince Gill singing How Great Thou Art. It will blow your hair back. Ladies and gentlemen, watch this. Watch this. Here it is. Let me share this tab with y'all. Here it is. Carrie Underwood. Carrie Underwood, How Great Thou Art. Okay? This is way back in the day, y'all. This is God. Listen to this. Wait a minute, y'all. Y'all not saying this, are y'all? Hold the front door. Hold the front door. Okay, here we go. I want to make sure y'all can see this. Look, this is 4 years ago. 4 years ago, all right? Look at this. He wanted me to see Carrie Underwood do How Great They Are. He said it would blow the hairs. Now, I did this 4 years ago, and look what I said 4 years ago. Listen to this. Like different gospel songs, like I know a lot of people say Home Free, and even this song right here, How Great Thou Art, with Carrie Underwood and Vince Gill. But I'm going to just pre-warn you guys. When I started attending church around the age of 15-ish, whatever like that, I've been around all kinds of different groups, okay? So the reason why I'm saying all this is because I don't want nobody to be upset or offended that I didn't respond to a lot of songs like they expect me to, because don't forget, songs, Amazing Grace, you know, How Great Thou Art, different songs like that. I've heard so many different versions of these songs, no matter who sing it. It's still the same concept. So I don't want nobody to get offended that when I listen to it, I might kind of be like, you know, they done it different, but it's the same thing. You know what I mean? So anyway, I don't know what to expect out of this, but I'm just saying, don't be surprised. There are a lot of songs that I do because since it's Sunday, I might try to kind of keep it on the, you know, church genre, whatever like that. But again, to my fellow brothers and sisters out there, I had to see the ones that are in church, attend church, the whole, you know, thing like that, even for the ones that might don't. I might not react to it like y'all probably expected me to, because I've been to so many seminars, so many conferences, heard so many different choirs, so many different individual singers sing a lot of the same songs, but it just might be a different voice that's doing it. So, all right, so I'm gonna just quit babbling on and go ahead and get right on to it. Anyway, this is Vince Gill and Carrie Underwood doing How Great Thou Art at the AMC Girls Night Out Awards. So here we go. Okay, so they sing the song, and you can see me looking right here. Look, I'm just nodding my head. And I even see, y'all, look, reason why I'm showing y'all this because I'm showing y'all that even how she's singing it, my hand gestures right here, I know what's going to happen. And look at me, I'm doing this along with her because I know what's going to happen. The reason why y'all don't hear it is because I don't want it to be copyrighted. Now, see there? I knew what she was going to do. That's why I'm following along with her and doing that. Although Carrie Underwood is a phenomenal singer, Amazing Grace by her was sung the same exact way. And so many, I played at so many different seminars, different Congress meetings, different camp meetings, whatever like that, and played this. Heard great singer Carrie Underwood. I haven't really heard any of her songs. I just remember her from American Idol way back when. And I think she went up against Bo Bice at that time, if I remember. But She got a really good voice. I knew she could sing back then. I ain't really heard too many of her songs, but at the same time, again, I've heard a lot of great singers amongst the church genre, and most people that came up, and especially if you was in church and played musician stuff, that they make sense, play music in church like I did. Other musicians understand is if we heard this song so many times, it doesn't even matter who sing it. It's going to be almost sung the same way. It might just be a different voice that's doing it. So again, for me, that was all right. That was cool. I've heard it a million times, so it's nothing new to me, I guess. So I hope my reaction didn't make a lot of people mad. Like, I mean, it might, some people that never heard this song or even heard her do it might have loved it. But again, for me, I've heard it 1,000 times. So still, it was good though, especially the guitar playing solo in there. And again, liked it, but heard it all before, and I'm glad to stop keep repeating myself over it. But anyway, hope y'all all have food, shelter. Yep, that's how we ended it, right? See, and then you get comments in here still. I've heard it 1,000 times before too, but see, I get it. See, so anyway, my mentees, this is my point right here. This video that you guys are seeing right now is literally it was 4 years ago that I did this video. 4 years ago. So the lesson in this, my mentees, is this. That's why it's important not to put a certain person in a certain type of pinnacle in your mind. You can follow a person, you can love a person so much, you can love an artist so much that if anybody else don't like them, you get offended. People got offended because this guy that they love, he has a great voice and whatever, it hit them a certain way. They get offended because it did not have that effect on me. And that is okay to be that way. I've had people that follow my channel for the longest, and I'm pretty sure they can say, oh, I didn't think Ty was going to. I even warn people, say, look, don't tell me, hey, Ty, if you listen to this song right here, it's going to blow your socks off. You don't know that. Don't try to give me any type of preconceived thoughts, because you try to make it seem like you want to set me up to where I can be like, oh, and I'm not going to fake it. I don't care who you are. I'm not going to fake it for nobody at all. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much the bulk. That's pretty much the bulk of me telling you guys about these people and their getting upset and mad because I didn't respond to it the way they wanted me to. So now I'm gonna show y'all one more thing here real quick. Because somebody just texted me and said, can you continue to show us some of the comments? I never really do this, but I guess y'all liking it, okay? So y'all seen that this person right here just said, check out Carrie Underwood and Vince Gill, how great they are. It will blow their hair. It would blow your hair back, and you see that it didn't. So, okay, now this person right here said, well, I've never heard Amazing Grace this way. It's absolutely gorgeous, inspiring, divine. This guy is an angel disguised. Goosebumps all over my body. It's a pity you didn't like it as much as it deserves. Was ready to sub, but I see that's not a channel for my taste. I said, couldn't agree more. It's apparent you listen to my commentary. And guys, it's the truth. It's the truth. I'm gonna make this bigger so y'all can see it. Some folks saying they blind, they can't see it. See? I said, look, I'm with you. They said I couldn't agree more, and I said it's apparent that you listen to my commentary, which they didn't. Is now Mary right here said, wow, he was being completely honest, and he said he liked the singer's voice. If you can't handle honesty, you're right not to subscribe. Keep doing you, my friend Ty. God bless you. And then I responded to her by saying, no matter how crystal clear I make it, people still hear what they want to hear. See? But there's people on here commenting saying, oh my God, I love this guy's voice. And I'm giving him hey, I'm cool. Now, right here we go again. It's a shame you didn't really like this. Why is it a shame? Because I didn't like it. See, that's what I'm saying. So, my mentees, this is literally my way of showing you guys an important lesson here. The lesson is this. No matter what you do in life, somebody somewhere is always going to find a reason to complain about you. They're going to find a reason to not like you. They're going to find a reason to just, it's going to happen. And the reason why I'm saying that, that's why it's very important for you to continue to make sure that you are honest and real with yourself. Because if you try to live your life through the lens of how you think people see you, they're still going to find something wrong with you. So why not be yourself and live your life anyway? Jesus didn't do a thing at all, and they still found something wrong with him. So who am I? Who am I to compare myself to him? People are going to find a rhyme or reason to not like you. Not everybody likes this channel. There are some people, they like my channel, but they don't like the political stuff. That's great. There are people that like my channel, but all they want to do is listen to the reactions. That's why it's a variety channel. There's people that don't pay no attention to the political part of my channel. They don't pay no attention to the reactions. All they want to watch is the stuff I do when it comes to cooking or fixing on cars or the comedy stuff. That's great. But understand this, my mentees. No one is going to completely like you all the time. And that's fine. And the sooner you get over this, the sooner you will be able to go and live a life of being free from being tormented in your mind, wondering who like you and wondering who don't. Wondering if somebody give you a thumbs up. And I promise you right now, even though I encourage people to hit the like button, I don't encourage them to hit the like button for saying that they like me. That like button is the only way that YouTube will put your videos out there in the algorithm. If that button said algorithm, non-algorithm, I would like that. But I don't care about people giving thumbs up because I know that not everybody is going to like me. And I'm fine with that. That is great. That's cool. There are people I don't like. There are people that I would be good not to be around. There are people that I work with that I just refuse to be around them, and it's cool. There are people at my job that refuse to be around me. That's cool. It's okay. Okay? The reason why I'm telling you that because this can mess with you psychologically, especially some of y'all that got hard-headed and rebelled, and some of y'all that went and did your little social media and everything like that. You try to, since y'all are 19 to 20 years old and y'all are no longer under my authority, so to speak. This is why I said it's going to hurt you in the end, because you thought because you posted a video and you put all this work into it and all that, and you didn't get no views and nobody liked the video, all of a sudden your ego is broken. I warned you about it. I warned y'all about it. And that's what I am simply saying this for. You only get one journey. You get one shot at this thing called life. I would be darned if I'm going to change who I am, change what I do, change the content I put out there for the sake of people who get mad and just say, I'm going to leave if you don't. They never were in it for you anyway. I encourage, like them people that said, I'm going to leave and unsubscribe. I'm encouraging you to do it. Great. Cool. There are people that I was subscribed to before and I'm no longer subscribed to them anymore. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Nothing at all. So great, important lesson right here. Okay. Great, important lesson right here. And that's why I want to make sure that, you guys understand all this. Nobody's going to like you at all. A lot of people are not going to like you. Case in point right there. See? Case in point. That's great. I'm glad that this person is in here and they want to have the freedom to let me know you don't know anything about CRT. You're just an entertainer. Okay. Thanks. Now watch this, because I'm not going to respond to it like they expect me to. Watch what happens. The spirit shows itself. Watch. Before I sign off, I want you to watch and pay attention to something right here. Ivan, you obviously want my attention. I mean, every time you come on here, you want my attention. But again, Ivan, you're going to do exactly what the spirit that's working in you and through you, you're going to do exactly what it's going to say. Watch. In the meantime, before that spirit manifests itself, which it already has, but before that spirit manifests itself even more, watch what happens. But in the meantime, make sure y'all hit that like button so the video can be circulated within the YouTube algorithm. Okay, make sure you do that. Make sure you share the video. Make sure, you know, y'all all have a cell phone. Make sure you let some family members in your cell phone know that I'm about this channel. You know, let them know that it's a variety channel. They can find a lot of things in here that all they have to do is go to the playlist. They can see all the comical things I do in here. They can show, I'm showing you how to change brakes, all kinds of different things on this channel. So make sure you let people know about this channel, folks. Appreciate it if y'all did. Then don't forget also, I am on Instagram. Okay. I'm on Instagram as Modern Renaissance Man, but the O in modern is a 0. I am on TikTok as Modern Renaissance Man. The O in modern is a 0. I am on Rumble as Modern Renaissance Man Variety Channel. Okay. I am on Twitter as The Real Ty Smith. And my point just got proved right there. What I was talking about when I just told you guys the spirit manifesting itself, it got proven right there. That's what happens when you call it out. It cowers. With that being said, folks, I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I hope and pray every last one of you guys in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.